So we're on now, day 3, AUGs 2012. We've got the F3 derby, Sydney Uni playing off against Newcastle. Both these teams know each other really well. They're only about an hour and a half, 2 hours apart. So they play regularly in the various IVs and tournaments around the place. In recent history, Sydney Uni has been the better uni. However, Newcastle have looked good at the tournament. They've 2 in a row now, 2 wins that is. Sydney Uni coming off a bit of an up and down day yesterday. They defeated Monash in Universe Point 13-12, but then turned around and got spanked by Macquarie Uni, who were up till then winless. So I was talking with Brett Latham before the game, coach of Sydney University, saying that Sydney Uni is going to get the win. They're going to have a few different looks on defence, one of which is a new zone that they used to defeat Monash. Brett mentioned that Newcastle hadn't seen it before, so they're looking to get success out of that. And a couple of the younger players are going to step up. Ben Sutis and Andy Landgraf were mentioned in our chat. On the other side of the disc, Newcastle University, their very short line, talking to Brian Davey, coach, captain and president of Nudis these days, saying that nobody has Chile's throws apart from Chile. He said that it's going to be a big deal in this win, his ability to throw the disc most of the length of the field. In spite of the 20 km/h breeze we've got line here, it's going to be a big thing. Plus, they're just going to stick with man defence, what they used to defeat the 2 teams yesterday. So Davey going with a proven recipe of success. Chile jacking the disc and defence across the board. So we'll have the first pull in a moment. Looks like Sydney Uni will be pulling to Newcastle. Brett Latham just finding a game disc. He picked up on the Newcastles there. Looks like Lada Martos will start with the disc, pulling for Sydney Uni. Yannick Savage on the line in spite of a knee injury scare. It's the first pull. Goes down. Chris Hill picking it up for Newcastle University. Straight with a mark, and there's the deep shot. There's a hell of a big throw. Yannick Savage is underneath it. Chris Studdard in the area. That one just floats though. That has gone about 10 metres out of the field, even though he was only 10 metres in. That is a big throw. Obviously, that's downwind. Can't see who that is bringing up for Sydney Uni. Best to learn the names in the 5 minutes before the game. Thanks, Brett, for your help there. Yannick Savage gets lopes out of the stack here. Doesn't really do anything. A forced shot up the line and a turn on the first pass for Sydney Uni. That was probably the coffin corner though. Wind blowing left to right. Davey walks back, takes up his spot. Super throw there. Pommy defense right now. Crossfield throw to Colwell, who misreads it, and it bounces off hands and goes to ground. Fee McD was playing very deep as a wing there. Marshall's picking up for Sydney Uni. This is in. Fee McD makes the point. Martos elects not to try it, and Brimley gets a no-look block. Latamanos just throwing that into the defence. Davey picks it up, goes outside into the far side of the field. It's floating up there in the area. 19 brings it down for Sydney Uni. Takes up his pivot. And a travel call, no stoppage. Good call there by Chris Hill. Interesting. Chile, with a hand block, and it's caught. Wow, what a passage of play there. Just as we have the mower go past. Good job, guys. Savage finds it, testing out that knee early. Stoddard on the mark. Goes to Rees, I think that is. A deep shot to a very free receiver right now. And 2 bids coming in. Yannick Savage taking off there. Ryan Davey with the disc. He's been called as his own. Chris Hill goes quick down the line. McD can't get there. Middle to Cole to Hill. Hill has a look. He pumps the backhand. Very flat Pommy at the moment. Davey goes inside. Cole can't catch that. Just jumping too late there. Still in the act of going up as he tried to catch the one. Very messy early. Both teams turn the disc trying to find their offensive. Man defense here from the Newcastle team, the Power Dragons. A high throw and floats up. Davies misread it. The two girls fight over it. I think that's Reeves with the disc. No, Shy maybe. No look. Dump to Latamatos, who pumps the forehand. Dump it in the middle of the field. Throw over to the far side. That one floats too. Colwell in the area. Colwell comes up with it. And Yannick Savage is calling strip, even though Colwell's had it. And it looks like she's going to keep it. So contested strip call. Colwell sending it back to the original throw. McD with the disc gets Latamanos, who gets some separation there from Cole. Bit of a vertical clump from Sydney Uni, and a poached D there by Chris Hill, just running away from his man, number 19. Cole gets burnt again by Latamanos, but Latamanos isn't in much of a position. Yannick Savage gets some separation from Stoddard. Very flat on the mark right now. Sydney Uni just chipping it around, really struggling to generate meters, but he decides to jam it, and I think that's Maxine that dropped that. Davey picks it up for Newcastle, swings rather to Chile. Chile goes big down the field, completely misread by Chris Stoddard, and that one floats into the end zone. Another turn. Sydney Uni going to pick it up, and it looks like I'm going to have to stay on here. Nope. Okay, pause. Marlos with the disc for Sydney Uni. Vertical clump again. Throw up the line to Maxine, I think it is. Oh, short pass and then deep by Cole, running through. Colwell just picks it up, goes outside in to the matchup. Chris Hill reads it well. Newcastle finally get on the board with the first score, 1-0. Oh, the disc about to come back in. But just check that we're not dropping frames. Yeah, we're looking okay, kinda maybe. Yeah, a bit borderline. Alright, just goes up. And deep down the field, that's a big pull by Hill. Looks like it will go out of bounds though. It gets tapped in. Oh, Andy gets hand blocked by Chris Stoddard. Oh, that wasn't even on the camera. Damn it. Colwell goes into space. Cole misreads it and drops it. Terrible, terrible misread there by Sash and Cole. Should have caught that. Colwell knocks it to the ground and then gets on a man. Wait, that wasn't Andy Vangraff. That was Andy Wood, sorry, that gets on hand block. Tad Nolan picks it up and jams it. Big throw down the field there. Cole is out of position. And there's the score. Sydney Uni, big throw for the score. 1-1. So I'm not sure why you would decide to mow the lawns when there's 300 Uni kids standing all over them. Some bright sparks in the groundkeepers division of Flinders Uni, I think. Shit's getting covered in dust and rocks and all kinds of good stuff. Hill picks it up for Newcastle Uni. Having a look, Stoddard goes, Chile puts it, throws to the fat side of the field, that's falling. Oh, Stoddard. He didn't want to bid, he didn't bid, and then he kind of did, kind of fell over, and he definitely didn't catch it though. This is tapped in by Hill. He's a lefty. Wood gets it for Uni, Sydney Uni. Liz Bumack just playing in the lane right now. Oh, big poach there. Yannick Savage gets it on Stoddard. Stoddard covers the backhand around. And it's bobbled there. A travel call. A travel call with Wood right now. It looks like it will go back. It looks like a contested stall count, and Brett Latham's shaking his head saying that was a bit quick. And Davey might be getting a little bit excited out there. Looks like it will be coming in on 8. It's a contested stall. Yep, stalling 8, he says. So disc is tapped in. Wood just jacks it. Good look though. Couple of people. No, Yannick Savage can't get that one. Newcastle Uni get the turn. Hill running to the disc. He gets called off it. Looks like Colwell's in some distress right now. Hopefully she's okay. Meanwhile, the game continues while I'm too busy being concerned for Gina Colwell. Jess just plays on though. She jams it. Big outside in flick. That'll sit up in the wind. Skies the pack, and Wembley Turner tries to snake it. Can't. Rolls out the back. So this footage is going to look a little bit rubbish. Our capture program is dropping frames all over the shot, which means that we're getting 80% of the story right now. Tad Nolan, great throw. That is huge. Chris Hill just runs and gets it though, as Chiliers want to do whenever there's a disc around. He just kind of runs and goes and gets it and throws a hammer back the other way to Ryan Davey. Stoddard going deep. Davey jams it. Stoddard on the end zone line. Nobody in the area. Great movement there. Dumps it to Ryan Davey. Fakes it. Throws to Jess Colwell, who elects not to put a toe in, even though she's right on the line there. I question that. Oh, great movement there. Liz Bumac. Great score by Newcastle University, 3-1. Okay, hopefully that solved the problem. Let's just have another look, see the advantages of doing things that no, it's still being a poo. Oh well, this is just going to look rubbish. Hill pulling for Sydney Uni. No, not Sydney Uni, he's from Newcastle. Chump, he's been there for years now. Should have graduated. Nadamardos looks off the big pass. Goes to the shorter one there. Nadamardos with the disc still. Goes deep. Yannick Savage in the area. Chris Hill. And Sachin Call gets the D. Hill picks it up for Newcastle University. Looks off. Points deep. Chris Hill puts it. Going deep down there. Chris Stoddard in the area. Oh, he's caught it. He's claiming it. No, he's given it up. Oh, I thought he might have been in there because his right foot was.
Come on, guys. Come on.
So, Ladamardos going back for the disc now for Sydney Uni. And it seems the problem might have stopped, which is good to see. So, that's a positive. Which means you guys should have watchable footage now, which is nice. As the mower continues to put dust all over my crap until I'm getting grumpy. Ladamardos with the disc, has the deep cut from Savage. Looks off and goes to McD, back to Ladamardos with great handle movement, sticks the forehand. Chili, Savage. Savage reads it the best. Savage with the disc. Davey just shuts Ladamardos down on that upper line cut there. Nice throw into space. Andy Wood with the score for Sydney Uni. That's 3-2 now. Expect this zone look now that Newcastle have to go upwind. So, just had to move the shade, guys, sorry. It's that problem again. Hopefully that's got it solved. Stoddard looks off the wide open Chris Hill. And Stoddard eventually gets it off. Davey just puts it out into space for Chile. That just pulls, goes out of bounds there. Hill unable to get the afterburners on for that. Davey, good throw. I like the look. It's just the execution that was lacking. Matos bringing it in. Sydney University. Matos just hucks it into the mark. Ryan Davey with a great block there. Chris Hill drives to the hole, goes nowhere. Yannick Savage has it covered. Crossfield throw, that's going to float. Call has it, no. Nice block there by Sydney Uni. Fakes it off. Call on the mark. Throw into space. That's Karavdic with the disc. Savage, one of the boys going. Nobody in the area. Far from Alex Latamatos, who brings that thing in. Nice spike there. Just missed that last point there, guys. Sorry. Just about lost the 10th as well now. Just saw Chris Hill jack that thing to Chris Stoddard, who made a pretty good grab. Hill pulling. Sitting up there. Good call in the wind. Tad Nolan just takes it and runs. Gained about 3 or 4 metres there. So like a guy just kind of took a few steps and then he jams it deep. Gavin Hardwick underneath the disc. He's misread it, and Sydney Uni player can get it. Stand out there. Hill going back for it from Newcastle University. No dump. Davey comes out and gets it on the far sideline. Davey goes with a big flick inside out. Stoddard just camped underneath it. Stoddard dumps to Colwell, probably a good move. Colwell with the disc, engages the dump. Davey finds it. Davey goes with another throw inside out to Hill. Hill gets the mark to bite. Hardwick goes hard to the corner. Hardwick hits hard. That's floating him. Oh my lord. Wow, what a score there by Wembley Turner. That is amazing. Okay. I think we might be okay now. Let's get back to it. So, Sydney Uni just turfed it on a deep look. Chile fakes the forehand. He's looking. He goes with the body fake. He's looking. Oh, nice inside out flick to Davey. Davey goes low to Stoddard. Stoddard goes low to Liz Bumac. Goes back to Chile, who's Davey, who's to Chile, who's in the area. Good box there, and the defense. I think Chile might be. Yeah, Chile's going to call a foul here. I don't think he was fouled. Latamatos is saying that he had position. Obviously, Chile can't push Latamatos out of the way if he needs to go backwards. We'll see what happens. So a retracted call there. I think that's the right thing to do. Chile with good spirit. He's always a spirited guy. Stoddard poaches off momentarily. We'll go back to Andy Wood, who bounces that one off the ground, trying to get Olivia Hedge. Davey walking to the disc for Newcastle. Chile comes under. Wembley Turner in the corner. It floats up. Andy Wood is the only one in the area. Grabs it, and pumps it, and then puts it straight past downfield. Lucas can't get there, marked by Ryan Davey. Davey just kind of killed the afterburners and let Andy run himself out. Davey brings it up. Colwell comes hard to the open side. Gets covered well there though by Olivia Hedge. Stoddard just gets a short one. Stoddard with the disc. Engage the dump. Davey goes up the line. Gets his big shoulders in there. Goes deep down the field. Pick was called. Hill in the area. No pick. Okay. Hill goes to Bumac. Bumac goes out to Wembley Turner, who bobbles it and catches it anyway. Emily Turner having a blinder at the moment. Catches another one. 7-3 for Newcastle, and this game is not going the way Sydney Uni wanted. Chris Hill with the disc for Newcastle. Newcastle University up right now, 7-3. Doing real well against University. Super had a big win yesterday, but then come up short in the afternoon against Macquarie. Maybe they're still feeling the effects of that big win against Monash. You got Laramatos.
Boys and post, come under Ben.
With the disc, oh, just throws it into Liz Bumac. Standing in the way, just forcing Sydney Uni to play through their girls at the moment, and Sydney Uni are just not into it. Yannick Savage, oh, fouls Wembley Turner fairly hard there, but Turner just gets up. Savage causing a fair bit of contact, no call. Stoddard. That was an inexperienced player's throw. He had an open player on his inside shoulder. He just didn't see him though. Latamatos forces it in. Bumac in the area again, causing havoc out there right now, Liz Bumac. Davey gets it. Hill goes hard to the corner. Where's the poach? There is a poach somewhere. Stoddard goes hard to the Turner. To the corner. Turner is the one that's unmarked right now. McRail trips over. And it looks like he's calling something, maybe. Lots of confusion. Hands on hips, hands on heads, who knows? So, contested call goes back, Stoddard underneath it. Stoddard just camps out there, he didn't actually go up for that. And one of the Sydney Uni players comes up with a D, a nice D at that. Sydney Uni get the disc back, maybe a bit old McCumber there. Chris McRail clearly a bit confused, didn't know what was going on. He did make a call in the end, it was contested. This Bumac just comes out in the lane again. Oh, that one's thrown straight to Ryan Davey, who comes off the handler. Tries to force one in, holds it, finds Colwell in a good spot right now. This is where you want Colwell with the disc. She goes outside in, it floats up, Hill gets a foot in. Newcastle take half, and they are rolling right now. So we're back after halftime. I was just showing the Newcastle Uni kids Wembley's layout. It's pretty nice. Hopefully it comes out okay. I think it was dropping frames at that stage, so it could look a little bit weird. We got Newcastle Uni pulling defense downwind. Sydney Uni are going to look to be strong here. Convert this point and start to build some momentum heading up towards the latter half of this game. Got about 30 minutes to play still, so plenty of time left, but Sydney Uni probably needs to start about now. As if they don't, this game could be over very, very quickly. Latamatos, middle of the field, holds it, looks, he's got it in the forehand, throws a nice inside-out break. Good movement from Andy Wood. Andy Wood goes deep down the field. Stoddard in the area has misread it. Yannick Savage probably could have got that if he had two knees. Turnover. Newcastle get the turn. Chris Hill bringing the disc up for Newcastle Uni. Pumps the forehand. Then gives the forehand. Very flat. Just drops in front of Ryan Davey. Davey points home. Throw to the open side, no. Latamatos gets looked off. He dumps to Andy Wood, the lanky handler. Goes to the flick, bobbles. Davey was too far away to have a play on that, and that just, Chris Stoddard has called that down, and I think that's a reasonable call. It did look like it was flying with a low arse. Entirely likely that the disc hit the ground whilst the front edge was still in the air. We see a demonstration from Chris Hill. We'll see what happens. So a contested down call, I think that's fair enough. You know, the difference there could be very, very little. I think that's Rees. It's either Rees or Shire, I don't know. One of them. Oh, it's floating. Nice grab by Andy Wood. Sasha call goes up. Can't get it though. And there's the other one, Rees or Shire, I don't know. She throws. Yannick just throws out the left paw and grabs it. Yannick goes to the dump, looks off the dump, even though the dump is wide open. The around to Ladamatos. Ladamatos with the disc. One of the girls is on the ground. Hedge. She's climbing to her feet. Looks to be okay. Maybe she was just playing possum. Wood pivots backwards. Finds Rees. Goes to Savage. The knee seems to be going fine. High release flick. Ladamatos. Sydney Uni going down that sideline. Newcastle playing some very relaxed defense right now. There's lots of separation. It's a matter of just what receiver Sydney Uni want. The throw, and there's the turnover. This Newcastle defense has been really low-key. They haven't been putting pressure on, really. They've just been waiting for the other team to throw it away, forcing them to throw lots of passes. It's a very Japanese-esque, really. Stoddard comes open side. Nice bid from Yannick. Colwell with great handler movement, getting up the line. Had free arms for a second. Elects not to jack it. She didn't have a cut. Davey comes under, gets free with free arms. Chili says clearing, but Davey just hucks it to him. No, he hucks it to Stoddard. Stoddard pushes off, and lots of contact there. Hedge gets a D. Andy Wood kind of shrugging, and Stoddard is saying that you stepped on me, I think. You know, very, very tough, this situation. It looks like Stoddard will get the disc. Yeah, uncontested foul there by Andy Wood. Good spirit. You know, if you make a foul, then uncontested. If you don't believe it's a foul, contested. Fair enough. Wood makes the call. Good on him. And timeout call by Chris Stoddard. Heads up play right there. A good call by Stoddard. The last thing you want to do there is try and force that one in the end zone. So Newcastle Uni with a chance to go up 9-3. Stoddard about to have the disc tapped in for Newcastle. Stoddard looks for the dump immediately. Chris Hill with the around. Oh, gets shut down though by Yannick Savage. Stoddard goes to break side, and Colwell can't bring that one under control. The turnover. McD just boosts it. She's gone. And Ladamatos goes over the mark to Savage, who can't get that. Newcastle get a turn straight back on the first pass in connection. Not connection. I don't know what you'd say there. Lost for words, really. Davey picking it up for Newcastle Uni. Chris Stoddard goes in the lane, gets shut down well though by Andy Wood. And Sacha Call gets behind his player. Chris Hill with an amazing grab right there. Very athletic. Hill with the disc on the end zone line. Dumps to Colwell. Davey goes open side. It gets D'd though. Nice play there by Sufa. Good goal line defense. And Davey points and says, take that guy. The Newcastle defense transition well. Nice throw there. I think that's Rees with the disc right now. Dumps to Wood. Oh, it's overthrown. Sydney Uni can't complete a pass at the moment. That's 2 turns in about 5 throws. So Chris Hill joining, picking up the disc, sorry. Picks it up. Davey goes break side, gets faked. Chris Stoddard with no subtlety, just runs to the open side. That one goes up in the air, it's floating. Yannick Savage gets the D. Savage about to pick up the disc. Looking. McD just tears strips off one of their own players. Ladamatos with the disc. Can't get it to McD, who's standing a long way away. Throw up the line. Nice throw there with Wood. The Newcastle defense a bit busted right now. The throw to Yannick Savage, who's got away from Chris Hill. And Sufa score 8-4. Lado about to pull. So it's a very short one. Goes to about the brick mark. Hill goes to pick it up. And this could be the Sufa zone we're hearing about. Haven't really seen it. Chris Hill fakes the backhand. Pretty much straight up mark right now. Colwell goes through the middle to Liz Bumac. Great throw right there. Back to Davey. Davey with the disc. being ridden by Tad Nolan. Davey just about disappears behind Nolan. Colwell goes deep downfield. That's a good looking throw. It sits up and she's just stepped out, and it looked out. Liz Bumac puts it down. Good call there by Liz. She was out. She just wasn't able to keep that back foot down as she went out of bounds. So Matos going back for it. Sydney Uni on 0 now. After they generated a turn, it was a good throw by Colwell. Landgraf kind of cruises a little bit. Nolan with the disc. And handling for Sydney Uni. Throws a pretty good one. And Landgraf climbs up there. I think that's Landgraf. Tad Nolan goes up the line and gets a real short one. Tad fakes the up the line. Matos gets up the line. Hill. And that's out. Right beneath the pole cam. See 8-4. Tad Nolan on the mark. Davey with the disc. Oh, quick throw by Chill. And a great grab by Wembley. Another score for Newcastle. That's 9-4. So the wind picking up right now. Probably up to 30 or 40 k's an hour. It's getting quite strong. Oh, maybe 20. Not quite that strong. In spite of all that, Hill pulls it. That goes a long way down the field. Hangs up there for a long time. Nolan catches it, takes a couple of metres as he does when he catches that pull. Crittenden goes in the middle to Kawamura. Kawamura, the Dragon, dumps to Savage. Savage goes into the middle of the field. Fee McD getting a mile free right there. Kawamura, the Dragon with the disc. The Dragon dumps to Nolan. Tad Nolan just jams a massive hammer right there. And Gavin Hardwick gets in between it. It just falls to the ground though without him touching it. Crystal going back to get it for Newcastle. Hill with the disc for Newcastle. A bit of a pommy. And oh, Hill just jams that over the top. Too big, into the wind, and he throws a hammer too far. Unreal. Yannick Savage picking up the disc for Sydney Uni. He's tapped in. Savage up the line to Crittenden. Crittenden fakes a high release and throws it to Ryan Davey, who just pops up again. Hardwick goes deep. Colwell is free right now. Sufa throwing the zone, but they need turns and they need scores very quickly. Stoddard goes to the big throw to Colwell. That's Gina, she's back on the field. Liz Bumac finds the disc right now. Liz Bumac goes through the wall, and a turn results. Chile bounces off his hands. Chile struggles to get the disc stopped. And Hardwick takes Yannick Savage. First year player, Gav. It's all right. And Savage incomplete as Kawamura tries to hang on to that as Davey picks it up. Davey with the disc. Dumps to Colwell of the Jess variety. Jess looks for the hammer, gives the hammer. It just pushed out and down though. That wind playing an effect on that throw. Sydney Uni get the turn, and now they're pretty much on the doorstep. And if they're not on the doorstep, they're certainly in the driveway. Tad Nolan just kind of strolling around. No, it's going to be Savage picking it up. As see Sydney Uni setting up. They're all in the end zone right now, and it could be fairly deep, all things considered. Everyone goes to Braeside except for one. Fee McD did actually get free there. Savage didn't see her. Nolan goes to the big hammer to the fat side. It's a great looking throw. Kawamura brings it down and spikes that thing. Great score by Sydney Uni. So here we go, Lado Matos pulling for Sydney Uni. Just drops short, he just can't throw it as far as Hill. Hill had that another 5-10 metres maybe, and an extra 5 or 10 seconds of hang time. Davey picks it up. The Sydney's uni zone is coming. Not sure how effective it'll be downwind against Newcastle. Just been shredding it with throws like that. Their girls have just been having a field day out there, getting blocks, scores, throws, everything. Bumac dumps a long way to Colwell. Colwell goes again to Bumac, who's just sitting in a great space right there. She's just finding that hole so easy. Colwell with the disc goes to Hill. Falls over to catch that one. Hill with the disc, dumps to Colwell. Colwell seeing a lot of the play right now. Bit of body on the mark. Colwell engages the mark. Engages the dump rather. Hill finds it. Pretty much man down the field. Hammer to this sideline. Incomplete as he can't find Liz Bumac. Sydney get a turn. Latamatos goes with an ugly hammer. It's actually caught. That has got to be the worst hammer I've ever seen. Well, actually not the worst because it was completed. And provided the pass is completed, there's not too much you can say about it. Nice grab there. Latamatos finds it. Quick movement from Sydney Uni. This looks good. Oh, that looks bad. That's no good. Davey picks it up and immediately looks for the big, sticks it. Hill is a long way down the field. The wind helps it. Hill brings that down. Newcastle University up 10-5 right now as we close in. Roughly 6 to play on the unofficial clock. No, we just missed that last point. Newcastle scored on that one as my controller didn't want to work. So Hill about to pull for Newcastle University. This is the last point. Time cap just went. So the next point is purely academic, just sorting out what the final score will be. But the final result is Tad drops the disc. No. Newcastle University win. Tad in his own end zone. Gets it back. It's near sideline. Tad just jacks it. It blades out and Stoddard just sits underneath it and catches it. Stoddard throws a nice throw out to Colwell, who's been handling like a champ. Absolute beast with the disc in hand. Colwell, great throw. Chili just cuts off Gina. Colwell goes to Wembley. Wembley props up, reads it the best and catches that thing. What an amazing read there by Emily Turner. Pulling that one down. 12-5 is the final score. Thank you and goodbye.